Hey you guys, it's Brittany. A lot of you know me as B or B Lovely. And if you follow me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, then you all know that this upcoming election, which is tomorrow, is something that I've been very concerned about for a long time. Um, I've been speaking about it a lot to all of my friends on Facebook or over the phone, in school, even people I don't know, like just randomly in conversation. Like if you want to start a conversation with me, I want to ask you, hey, you registered to vote? Are you voting? I don't know, if it bothers anybody, but I really don't care. And if you all, like I said, if you all follow me, then I'm very opinionated. I'm not nasty with it. I just, when I believe in something or if I'm for something, then I'm in it wholeheartedly and I'm with my president wholeheartedly. So that's the reason behind that. Um, Basically, this video tonight is to share a post with you all that I wrote on Facebook. It's pretty long, and I know that people tend to skip over posts that are long or that don't necessarily pertain to them or aren't important to them or that they don't really concern themselves with. And that's pretty much who the post is for everyone who thinks that either their voice doesn't matter or that the election isn't important. Because at the end of the day, every voice does count and every vote counts. I've been like preaching it like almost every day on my social networks, and even today offered that if there's anyone who needs a ride to their polling place tomorrow. I get out of school at 5. It's kind of late, but I will be willing to come and get you to your polling place. Just whatever. I mean, I'm a full-time student and that is kind of late, but this this election is very important. So even if it means sacrificing a little bit of time or everybody helping each other, then we have to do what we have to do. So basically, the post is, I have to read it from my phone, so I apologize in advance for looking down. And I just wanted to basically read to you all what I have written. You can also see it on Facebook. It's too long to make Twitter and Instagram. But here it is. The amount of people that I spoke to specifically today that said they have not and do not plan to vote is extremely alarming. It really saddens me to know that so many people think so little of their future, their children's future, and the future of this nation. At the end of the day, no one can force you to exercise your right to vote. But I do hope you understand what you're stepping into when you relinquish this right. If this status changes one person's mind and encourages them to go vote tomorrow and inspires them to encourage another, then I have done my job. History has a scary way of repeating itself, and I want to remind all of you that at one point blacks had no rights. Our ancestors fought, lost, and died for our people to obtain our rights. Even through this, they still had to fight for the right for us to vote. Even after that battle was won, women had to fight a separate battle to be able to vote as well. Only fools will allow themselves to move 10 steps forward, fight to move themselves 10 steps forward, just to lay down in the dirt and allow anyone to drag them 20 steps back. When you choose not to vote tomorrow, you are laying down in the dirt. If Mitt Romney wins this election, our nation as a whole, specifically minorities, lower class, women, and the LGBT community, and you will be dragged through the dirt 20 steps back. Every vote counts. Every voice should be heard. If you don't do something now, then you will hate yourself for not taking the opportunity later. This is not just about politics. It's about life, living versus suffering, moving forward versus moving backwards, building versus destroying, pursuing versus standing still, and speaking and being heard versus being silent and being ignored. This election is about ensuring a bright future for ourselves and our families. There is no excuse not to vote, because enough excuses will be given if Romney wins office. Our president has done a wonderful job executing his plan and changing our nation and repairing its damage. Romney is about increasing the wealth of the wealthy. He doesn't know what it is to be low or middle class. He doesn't know about our issues, our struggles, and needs. So if he isn't aware, how can he repair? He isn't equipped to improve this nation from the bottom up, only from the top on up. And what good is any building or structure without a solid foundation? Inform yourselves, yell, and be heard. Voice your opinions, consider your future, understand what's on the line, and vote for Barack Obama to have 4 more years. Don't be the fool that gets dragged through the dirt. Be lovely.